Let's get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. She like to suck on the road.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on, man? It is your boy, Coach DC, back in the saddle again. Gonna do another video, man. Make some announcements. Yeah. Old Perryman cutting up out of there. But today, man, we're going to get into a couple of the little underappreciated, hidden, and secret routes of Madden. Look at this fade over here by Thomas, the B receiver. That's just a regular fade. But when you motion it to the other side, yeah, it becomes an issue. Oh, yeah. On the real, man or zone. You know, a lot of guys like to use it with safeties and come down, cheat the middle, and, you know, play off of the crossing routes and all that stuff. And this is a route that actually really keeps guys honest in terms of usering, especially if they're using with a safety or, one of those kind of guys. All right. I mean, so today we're just going to get into a couple of the little routes, routes people don't really use, underappreciated, underused routes like this out and up right here. Man, those out and ups. Oh boy. Yeah, those things can get real loose against a cover 3. Especially a cover 2. Oh my God. Slants, skinny post kind of routes. The slants are a beast on this game, man. So we're just going to jump into a little bit of that, drop a couple of, I'm not going to cover all the routes, but just a few. Give some shout outs to my league guys, man. My leagues, boy. And we got some big things coming up with the leagues. I will be launching a league channel, Coach DC. Play Callers Elite Leagues. This will be a channel where all my guys can upload. You'll be able to see live games and man, judging from what I'm seeing from these guys. Ooh, look at that little smoke route screen. Hey man, those smoke route screens, people don't throw these a lot. I am trying to tell you. And I'm gonna drop a little dime on y'all about how to make them a little bit more effective when we get into the practice mode version. But anyway, getting back to my leagues, man. If you have not registered, fellas, we only play 2 times a week. It's varied. I know guys have schedules, but man, go ahead and register. My League 2 is almost full for Xbox, so get into the League 2. Man, I'm learning a lot of stuff about running these leagues, and we are about to do some big things. As you see the rounded seam route right there, comebacks. See that seam route? Probably one of the more dangerous routes on the game. And of course, man, I'm still tripping. I did a video about this, and guys still I still don't see a lot of guys running the comeback routes. Man, I'll stand on that till the very end. The comeback routes are probably the most unstoppable routes on Madden, if you know how to throw them. If you don't, get at me about a private session, Coach DC 404. On Xbox and on PS4. Get at me in them private sessions, man. And shout out to all my private session guys, man. Boy, got major love for you guys. So getting back to the league thing a little bit as y'all watch a few more comeback routes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a league channel where my guys can post their live games. And of course, there'll be replays or whatever. And man, I watched the game this afternoon. Man, major respect, big shout out to my guy Stonehagen, Keith Carroll, man, and my Xbox League. And also, man, I've been telling y'all, man, my boy Zach, Z Noah, I'm going to put some pressure on him. If he gets the time, I expect Z Noah to be one of them cats in the Madden Challenge making noise next year. I'm going to put some pressure on him. That's my dog, man. That cat is mad nice on this game. But my boy Stonehagen, man, oh my God, man. Coaching personified. Like, I watched the game this afternoon between those two guys, and it was probably the best game of Madden I've seen this year. You talking about coaching. You talking about guys making adjustments. Oh my goodness. Man, and just shout out to all my commissioners, man. Tony Hall, man, XX Fighter on PS4, man, Mobley, man, you guys, hey, man, y'all guys keep me going, man. Y'all guys keep me up on things, man. They got my stuff organized. So big things coming for Coach DC Players Elite, man. I mean, Play Callers Elite, excuse me. But anyway, all right, let's get into this video. Just showing y'all some of these little routes that you may or may not be throwing. So this is the fade I was talking about. So when you bring it to the other side, what it does, it's the best clear out route, on Madden. It totally clears out the defense. If that guy's playing with a safety and cheating, oh, it's curtains. But if you throw it once it clears the linebackers, it is a very, very, very safe, nice possession catch route. If the guy's not usering and sitting there with the safety, you can get this all day long. If you know how to throw it. Again, so that's where you hit me up, Coach DC 404, Xbox or PlayStation 4 for a private session, and I'll show you exactly how to throw it. So yeah. So like with some of these routes, these are routes we don't really necessarily use a lot. And I'm not sitting here saying change your offense. So like even against a cover two, I'm just going to show y'all guys some stuff that maybe you may or may not know was possible. So even against a cover two, right? You bring that route in motion. You put all these other routes in that. And then you smoke route, which is another route that people totally do not use on this game. It's few and far between the guys I've seen that run the smoke route. And so when you have a proper combination of routes on that particular side, let's say you might have a corner, a streak, and a smoke route, which is basically a smash concept. So look at these three levels as they take off. And look at the guy. This is cover two cloud flat. And that's a good corner. So as you see, what has to happen is he has to honor the vertical route. And so now you have he's supposed to be covering the flats. So you have about 20 yards between the corner who's supposed to be covering the flats and the receiver. They'll meet somewhere in between, maybe 7, 8, maybe 10 yards sometimes. And if he misses a tackle, then who knows? And so what happens is we don't call the smoke route, or when we do call it, we call it like it's a screen. We really don't have to. Now, getting back to this comeback route thing, fellas, you want to start stepping your game up? You want to start getting better? Incorporate the comeback routes and learn how to throw them. If you understand how effective the comeback routes were on this game, you would run it a lot more. So this is the same cover two cloud flat. I caught him. If you run the proper route combinations, once you get this little squat or square up from the corner, throw the comeback route. It's just not a bullet pass. FYI. That's the reason why a lot of your comeback routes aren't working, because you're throwing them all as bullet passes. Get a little touch in your life, low touch style. So even either side, same defense, Tampa 2, cloud flatted corners, and it doesn't matter. If you can throw the ball and throw the ball properly, with the proper timing, proper route combinations, even though, okay, I'm sorry, yeah, this is a cover 3 actually. So that's the linebacker dropping back off in that cloud flat. So it's not like I couldn't hit this tight end over here and get 4 or 5 yards. Because as you see the separation, he has to get back because of the route combination. In the middle right there, of course, is that kind of that little seam route I was talking about. So once you're able to establish what the defense is, you should know when to throw the ball. I see it's cover 3. I know the linebacker. It's Madden. The linebacker's not going to do anything. What is he going to do? Stand there and watch? Yeah. So and it's so many different routes, like the RPO smoke route that nobody ever throws. Man, that route is a killer against cover 2. And I'm going to drop a dime on you. Yeah, I'm going to give y'all this. All right, so the reason why a lot of you guys RPOs and smoke routes and routes of this nature don't work is because you are not clicked on to the guy pre-snap. Yeah, give this some thought now. All right, so when you cycle through, let's say you cycling through your players, and you can cycle through your players to get a guy to come in motion, right? So let's say if I'm cycling through my guys, now watch this. I'm going to cycle through my guys. I'm on Minshew right now. Now, I go from Minshew. I see the play. I go to Westbrook. Now I'm on Chalk. Now watch when Chalk catches the ball, there's not that little delay, that little drag animation that you get sometimes that always happens. Anyway, man, just wanted to drop a couple dimes on you guys, man. Coach DC, look for the new channel. League guys, man, keep going, man. Hey, man, I got major love for my league guys, man. Xbox Trey Dreezy, man, Drama Man, Rev on PS4, man. I'm talking about Scoreboard, bruh. Cat actually blew me out. But yeah, man, Coach DC, man, I'm out.